Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and I am here today with my weekly WIP and Chat. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay, and if you're wondering what a WIP and Chat is, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and Chat means we're going to chat. So pull out whatever you are working on, and feel free to work alongside me, or you can treat this as a podcast, as people keep telling me. I don't do podcasts, so not really sure, but I just put on my WIP and Chats for the creators I follow, and I diamond paint away while they are chatting away. So whatever makes you comfortable, whatever toots your horn, let's do it. For those of you that are back, thank you. Welcome. I really appreciate your support and your loyalty for being here. I'm going to go over what I'm going to be working on and using today, and then we will talk about all the goodies because we've got lots and lots of goodies today, guys. I have so much fun, enjoyable stuff to talk to you about. I can't wait. So I am working on a diamond painting. I'll show you the picture in a minute because it's inside my project bag. So this is one of my project bags. I got this from Wolfgazer Studios. I actually received a whole package today, so look for those in an upcoming small shop haul. What is a project bag, you might ask? It is this beautiful fabric zippered bag, handcrafted and sewn by my good friend Kay over at Wolfgazer Studios. They are an Etsy shop, and they are linked below. I do have a discount code with them, Dragonfly20, because Kay gives 20% off on every purchase using that discount code. You put it in the add shop code on the Etsy when you go to checkout. This is a two-toned bag, meaning that we've got the brown at the bottom and the sunflowers at the top. There are sometimes you will get it where it'll be the sunflowers at the bottom and the brown at the top, or whatever, depending on which pattern you choose. Wolfgazer is a sponsor for Be Frosty 2024, and she has the official Be Frosty project bag is on her website. Guys, supplies are limited. She's already ran out once, had to order additional fabric, did get some in, so she's got some more, but she never can tell when the fabric's going to be all gone and she cannot order more. So please don't hesitate and wait till the last minute to get it. That's one of the nice things that we tried to do with Be Frosty is we started offering event-specific items months ahead of time so that you can actually get them and have them to use during the event. My other reason for wanting to do that Sabrina and I from Bee's Crafty Corner talked about, is because a lot of people come November, they stop shopping for themselves. They are only buying for their family, their friends, they're doing their Christmas shopping. So this way you get to treat yourself, have some event-themed items, and you don't have to worry about doing it during the holidays. But guys, one thing to keep in mind is just because someone you know isn't a diamond painter doesn't mean that they can't profit or would not enjoy an item from one of these small shops that you use for diamond painting. For example, these bags can be used as a makeup bag, first aid kit, for all you teenagers and younger women. They are a great thing to put your time of the month supplies in. A lot of the tribe members went and purchased these to use to put their teenage daughters' time of the month stuff in to put in their locker at school. Less conspicuous and decorative all the same. So there are dozens and dozens of ways you can use these. If you are someone who likes to do adult coloring, you could buy one to put your markers in. Many, many, many different uses that you could use these project bags for. They don't have to just be for diamond painters. So keep that in mind when you're doing your Christmas shopping, and think of what shops could you shop small at for the holidays for friends and relatives. So just a little something to put in the back of your head. So let's dig into my project bag because I like them because I get to put all my stuff in and then I don't have to go searching for it. So first thing we have, look at this beautiful pen, guys. Look at the metal mesh in there. Is this not absolutely stunning? This is one of my newest pens from the amazing Vicki Peterson over at Lady Lathe Customs by Design Co-op. She hand turned this. I told her I needed an orange pen in my life, and she had an orange blank laying around. I said, total creative freedom. You know I like a thick grip, but other than that, go for it, honey. And I love this pen. Look at the ball. I mean, is that not phenomenal? And oh my God, that feels so good in my hand. It looks like a giant creamsicle. It is so stunning. And so comfortable. I just can't get over it. I have my 8 placer and my single tip from Diamond Art Club. I went and bought a hot glue gun, guys. I bought a hot glue gun because I have started hot gluing all my tips in, and oh my God, it is a game changer. So, and just so you know, I have had to pull one out, and I was able to dig out very gently the hot glue and then re-glue it. So amazing. Love it. All right. Next up, we have, what am I going to pull out next? It's my Frankly Spooky trinket tray. Isn't this awesome, guys? So Nikki Correll from Lady Lathe Customs by Design designed this trinket tray for me for the event that I'm running with my Patreons called Frankly Spooky. She made me a little Frankenstein, even down to his stitches on his face, his big googly eyes, and his beautiful black hair. Isn't this just, and it goes all the way around, guys. Isn't this just amazing? It is absolutely precious, and I love it. There is a link below. You go to their Facebook page. She has a Google form that you can fill out. And if you mention Dragonfly 10, you get 10% off your custom order. That goes for Vicki as well. So 10% off custom churned pens, 10% off custom trinket trays. All right, 20% off the project bags. Let's see, what else do I have in here that I can give you money off of? How about the fall collection from Black Dahlia Diamond Art? This is the apple cider putty. This is my favorite scent. This is part of the fall collection. It is only available till November 30th. So do not hesitate. Dragonfly 10% off all putty on Black Dahlia Diamond Art on Etsy. Linked below. All of these places are in the affiliate section, linked below, guys. Okay? So we have that. Then what else do we have here? We have release papers that I need to put on. So these are the cutie, I think it's called Cute Foxes or something like that from, you guessed it, Bee's Crafty Corner. So once again, Dragonfly 10% off. And this is the matte thick. That's what I get all the time. That's my favorite. That's my go-to. I do use some of the holographic. I'm not a fan of the thin. I'm afraid I'm going to rip it. I never have, but I'm terrified that I'm going to. And guys, look what else I'm using. Is this not gorgeous? So this is my logo. Sabrina from Bee's Crafty Corner designed my newest logo. She even got my little tiny dragonfly up there too that I put on all my thumbnails. And I asked her to do a half size. Can you make a half size for when I have that little section, like just this big, that needs more release papers, because I don't want to put a whole one and I don't want to cut up my solid sheets because then I'll need them on another kit. So we attempted it with my logo ones, turned out fantastic. And oh my God, guys, I am loving it. If you watched the small shop haul that went up today, I'm filming this on Tuesday, so it went live today. If you watch that, I talk about these, okay? Put in the comments, would that be something that you would be interested in? I've been kind of playing around with the thought that her small pack comes with 12. What if it included 10 full size and then 2 of them that are cut into half sizes? And if it is a single image like this, can be shrunk down. If not, it would just be this cut in half, but you wouldn't have to do the cutting, and you would get 4 half sheets and then 10 full-size sheets. That way the sheet size stays the same, the price would stay the same, because there's no additional sizes. So let us know if you are interested, because we're trying to do a little bit of a survey here. What do you think about that? Are you sick of having to use a whole sheet or cutting up your release papers so that you can put that little section that doesn't work for, let me know. I want to know. Yes, I do. And so does Sabrina. All right. This is what I'm working on, guys. Isn't it so stinking cute? I kitted this up in Sunday's mental health check-in. This is Autumn Fox, licensed from Emma Casey. And the shop is Bella Art Diamonds. So I love Bella's kits. I love Emma Casey's artwork. So this was a no-brainer for me. I am personally participating in 2 other events that I am actually participating in for prizes. One is the Bella Art Spooky DP Along, and the other is the Small Shop Fall Festival 2024. So this served both purposes. It's a Bella kit, which is a small shop. So I'm set for both. So this is my first kit for those events. I'm almost done, guys. I literally am down to, I've done this column, and across the top. So here I am going to do like from the top of the ears down in the center. So we're going to be working on this part down here this morning or this afternoon, because it's afternoon for me. All right, let's see. What else do we have in here? I am using a copper metallic Firefly Inferno Nano tray as my tray because I did Elizabeth Ward's. So I like to use my Firefly trays when I do Elizabeth Ward. Otherwise, I'm normally kitted up into Bella trays. I have 3 beautiful cover minders here. I have this little fox. And I have this fox and its kit. Both of those are from GallowaysGallery. Once again, 10% off down below. Dragonfly 10. And then this one is a little fox from another shop called Miss Minder that I found on Etsy. I will have that linked below. I do not have a code for Miss Minder. So, and then my washi tape that I'm using, this is from Waterbug Gardens. Isn't that absolutely adorable? It fit this kit perfectly. 10% off, Dragonfly 10. Best washi out there in my opinion. And then once again, just my tweezers and my ceramic knife. And that's it. That's all that's in there. All right, so oh, I don't need my washi, so let's get that out of the way. And like I said, I am kitted up into my Elizabeth Ward trays. They are right here. So we're gonna scoot that up the side. Let's see. It would be nice if we had a light pad. There we go. I don't need the sticker. And let's go and mark a section. So we're gonna pull this up and use my pen for a minute to hold that. And I need to figure out the height here. But see, this is where one of these would come in perfect. Perfect. However, I am gonna work this whole part, so I was just trying to find where I needed to be so I can put the top one on, and then we are gonna line this one up. Okay, and so I don't need those, put those away, and I don't need this, because that's what we're gonna work. We're gonna work that whole big section. All right, so where are my cover minders? Because we need them today. All right, they're all sticking to each other. Okay, that's the back. All right, sorry, my hand is bothering me, guys. We're gonna get our, having all sorts of issues. That one, where did my little one go? There he is. And we will put him right there. All right. I did forget to bring a trash minder because I am downstairs. So I'm just putting them in an empty Yankee Candle holder. So I'm going to sit that there to put those in. I've got this. I don't think I need to update. Nope, I got plenty of putty. Let me smooth this out some. Oh, I didn't share my tumbler, my diamond painting adjacent. Got to stay hydrated. This is the Fall Autumn Leaves one from JeniRose Designs. I have a code for her, Dragonfly 10. Her Shopify website is listed below. I do not have a code per se for Bella. I do have a referral code. So if you have never purchased from Bella before, you can use my referral code down below and it will save you 10% off. Now, you might be saying, oh God, Heather, I'm giving you all kinds of money. No, you're not, because I don't get any money. Wolfgazer, when I get $100 in sales that I bring in, she shoots me a project bag. Bee's Crafty Corner, I earn $10 store credit for every $100. I get nothing from Lady Lathe at all, from any of them on Lady Lathe. Black Dahlia, I get the scent of the month. Putty for free every month. And for Bella, if you use the referral code, I earn reward points. And it takes 600 and some to get $20 off with her reward points. I've had a couple of people use my referral code and I haven't gotten anything more than 23 points. So it's not like I'm getting anything spectacular, super fast, or tons of money or anything like that. I have these codes for you guys, for you to be able to try out small shops. I know times are tough. I help advertise. I help the small business because I only support small businesses that I use, that I believe in, and that I trust. So I will never, ever, ever steer you wrong in terms of a small shop. I will always give you my 100% honest opinion, no matter what. Okay? So now that we've got that squared away, let me pick a color and we will get started. Let's just go with boring old 310. I like to do kind of like the outlining part. So where's my 310? Here we go. I used the flat end of my tweezers to open my Elizabeth Word so I don't break my nails. They are mine. They are not fake. They needed to get done. And the funny thing is that I got a pedicure today, which we'll talk about in a minute. So I guess I'm kind of going to go backward, and we're going to start with what happened today and move backward. Just because I like to be difficult. So for those of you who are unaware, my daughter is home. The daughter, the clinical psychologist, has been home since last Thursday night, and I have loved every single second of having my daughter home. Today, even when she woke up and we went out and we were running some errands and we went out to lunch, we were driving to the lunch spot, and she was being particularly grumpy. I was like, who peed in your cornflakes? I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you being so super aggressive? Back off, sister. And she's like, I'm tired and I'm cranky. And I'm like, yes, you are. You sound like me 4 years ago. Which is terrifying in and of itself. But she just started to laugh. That's the kind of relationship we have. You know, she is my daughter. And yes, I am her mother. And trust me, I do parent her. She will tell you. She'll be the first one to tell you. But she's my best friend. I have an amazing relationship with my daughter that I treasure beyond words. Absolutely beyond words. There are no words to describe the relationship I have with my youngest daughter. She is my best friend. She is my pride and joy. She is my mini-me. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the entire universe. I'm blessed. I am very blessed. I have a wonderful relationship with all three of my kids. And I'm pretty sure they would tell you the same. Yes, we have had our times and we've had our troubles. I feel grateful to be able to say that my children have never told me that they hate me. I probably told that to my mother at least 4 or 5 times a week, if not every single day, when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s. Never. My kids have never told me that they hate me. Ever. We've never had a horrible relationship where we didn't get along, we didn't discuss things. I feel like we've always had a very relatable relationship. My ex, their dad, used to throw a fit, oh, your mother's being your friend, she's not parenting you. No, I'm not being a dictator to them. I was never the parent that was like, because I said so. You know, I explained to them. I could listen. I remembered what it felt like to be their age, to be going through. And there would be times when they would be having troubles and they would come up to me and be like, I need you to be my friend, not my mom right now. And I would be like, okay. And so they would share and I would give them some advice. And that's not to say that they never got punished in the end. It was the kind of thing where it was like, thank you. I appreciate you telling me the truth. This is how I think we need to handle this. But if it was something that I felt that required punishment, then I would say, now I have to be your mom. And this is not cool. And this is why we're not going to do this or that. And, you know, there might be consequences to their actions. But I listened. I listened and I didn't judge. And I think that's very crucial when it comes to talking with your kids. Don't forget what it was like to be their age. Don't forget what it was like to go through what they are going through. You know, we all say, well, I want to spare you from the mistakes I made. And do I try to guide my kids that way? Yes. But you know what? There's some mistakes that they just have to make themselves. There's just some mistakes that you just have to let them. They've just got to make and do on their own to be able to fully appreciate and understand it. And, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Right now, my daughter she brought her car home because in Pennsylvania, you have to get an annual car inspection. So she needed to bring her car home and it needed to be inspected before the end of August. Well, she dropped it off before the end of August. They called today and said it was done. But when she dropped it off and she's telling them all the things that are wrong with it, and I'm just sitting there kind of grimacing like, oh my God. Emily, knock on wood, has never been in a car accident where she has hit another car. However, she has hit inanimate objects. She has backed into things. She has sideswiped objects. So her passenger side mirror was being held on by duct tape. And the hatch or the latch on her hatch was crushed and broken. She could still open it, but it was not the way it was supposed to be. She'd been driving around with her check engine light on. Her brake lights kept coming on and off, on and off. And she wasn't getting any of these things looked at or taken care of. Well, we don't know what the actual grand total is until we get there tomorrow. We do know that they gave her a rough estimate of about $2,500. We're really hoping she comes way under that. Originally, they told her car wouldn't be ready till Friday. So she extended her trip, tried to ensure and put an emphasis, can you really try and get it done for me no later than Wednesday? Because she has 2 assessments on Thursday and Friday she has a conference to attend and she didn't want to have to reschedule those. She did take 2 additional days of PTO for today and tomorrow, but we really needed to try and get her back home on Wednesday so that she could go to work on Thursday. Got lucky, they called her this morning, told her it was ready. However, Emily slept in, we ran some errands, and then it was too late to go and pick it up tonight. So we're going to get it tomorrow. The only good part about any of this is that I got 2 extra days with her. She was supposed to leave yesterday. My son, on Friday, he picked her up from her dropping off her car and brought her back here. And he made the comment that Emily doesn't take good care of her car because she didn't pay for it. Emily was given her car by her dad when she got her license right before she graduated high school and was headed off to college. It was a wonderful gift, and she was very grateful. And I don't want to say that Emily takes it for granted, her car, but I think there might be something to be said about what William says. William paid for his own car, put the money down himself he had saved, bought a brand new Nissan Versa 2 years ago, and William babies his car like you wouldn't believe. Now, there is something to be said about the fact that I think William babies his car just a little too much. However, he makes sure that it is running on all cylinders at top notch all the time. He takes it in for routine maintenance at all of the appropriate mileage, and he babies it in between that. Emily is a lot harder on her car. Now, Emily has kind of the attitude I do too, in the fact that cars have never been super important to me. To me, they were a way to get from point A to point B. I just needed to do it in basic comfort. So things like heat, air conditioning, those are important to me. Emily is kind of the same mindset, I think. I think to her, cars are basically a way to get from point A to point B. Is she eventually going to need to get a new car? Yes. That will happen, unfortunately, probably sooner than later. However, she is trying to pay down some of her bills and be able to have some flexibility and not have to worry about having a car payment on top of massive student loan bills. So, that's kind of where we're at. I'm hoping, though, because this has been a very hard pill for her to swallow. Now, we got lucky. She had the money. She had the money available to her, that she did not have to put any of it on a credit card. She didn't have to beg and borrow from her father. Can't beg and borrow from me. I don't have anything to give her. But, she didn't have to borrow the money or put it on a credit card and be paying exorbitant amounts of interest on it for God knows how long. That was impressive to me, especially for it being such a high bill. But her safety net is now gone. That was her safety rainy day money, and that is now vacated, and she's got to try and make do with not having that savings and having to start building it all over again. Will she get there? Yes. Yes, she will. It's just going to take some time, but she will. But I think she's going to be a little more diligent in making sure to get appropriate and proper maintenance done on her car. So, lesson learned. But today we went out. We went to the UPS store. I had destashed a lot of stuff that members of the Diamond Tribe had bought from me off Destash. So I went and dropped all of those off at the UPS store today. So if you are someone in my tribe who has been waiting for a package, it is en route. But we went and we stopped and we got pedicures and treated ourselves to pedicures. Yes, I need to go back and get a manicure, but Emily did not want a manicure. She only wanted a pedicure, and I wasn't going to make her sit around while I got a manicure. So I can do that while she's not here. So probably next week I will go and get myself a manicure. So no new pretty nails for a while. Sorry, guys. They're just going to look like this for a little bit. I mean, they're still in great shape. They've just grown out. So I have a lot of excess between the thumb or the finger, the end of my cuticle bed and stuff. So, but they still look fantastic. But I got a nice fall brown on my toes. It looks very pretty. It's got a little bit of sparkle glitter in it. So, but oh, did it feel good to have this guy sitting there massaging my legs and my feet, and oh, I was in heaven. I'm sorry, but today was all about the self-care, and boy, did I need it. It's been a rough couple of weeks with the husband, which I have brought up and mentioned before. Unfortunately, I have no new positive news in that area. Just trying to take it one day at a time, one moment at a time, and we'll just see what happens. There has been quite a bit of tension, even with the daughter and the son being here, but just trying to make the most of it. He's going through a lot, and I don't understand. He's not someone who shares, so it makes it hard because I can't even empathize with what he's going through because I don't really know what he's going through. So it makes it a little more hard on my end, but you know, it's not all about me. He's got his own issues to deal with, his own demons, and am I affected by it? Yes, but I can't make it be all about me. I just have to take care of myself and protect myself as best I can during the situation. Hopefully, one day it will all be okay. Hopefully, one day he will be able to talk to me and share things with me and feel safe in doing so. Maybe not. I don't know. Only time will tell. Atlas has been a pain in the ass. Speaking of Mr. Barky McBarkerson. Hello? Excuse me. Filming here. Yeah, nobody wants to hear what you have to say. No, they don't. I asked. We took a poll. They said nothing from the Atlas Gallery, please. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Write them a letter. No. Hush. Huh. What'd I say? Just like a man always has to stick his 2 cents in where it does not belong. He has been very barky. Now, on a positive note, Atlas has now fully done his withdrawal detox from taking his Prozac. And so far, so good. Some of the side effects we've noticed is that he is a lot more playful. He is also a lot more vocal. So that has been a negative side effect of he's been very, very barky. He's had a little trouble settling down at night. He keeps waking up repeatedly throughout the night, which he took his Prozac at night. So I think it was helping him fall asleep and stay asleep. And that has not been the case. He's been getting up earlier during the day, not sleeping in till 10 or 10:30. Yes, you heard me right. My dog sleeps in till 10:30. He's been getting up more like 9. So that's new and different in the land of Woo. If you hear me say Woo, Woo is our nickname for Atlas. Don't ask. I don't even remember how it became Woo. But his nickname is Woo, W-U. Speaking of the dogs, Rhea's doing just fine. Rhea and Atlas have been thrilled to death to have their niece, my granddog, Boo Boo G, aka Juno. Yes, her name is Juno, but we call her Boo Boo G, so therefore the aka is Juno. Juno is such a sweetheart. She is a big, dumb as a box of rocks loaf that we all love and adore tremendously. She is such a goofball. She is happy all the time. She is a Black Lab, American Staffordshire Terrier, chow mix. She has nothing of a chow in her at all, appearance-wise. But yes, she has chow in her. She's a lover. She's such a sweetheart. She loves to give grandma kisses, and she loves to go see her grandpa, and she loves getting to play with Atlas and Rhea when they're here. She loves the freedom of the yard too. At school with Emily, she's on a leash all the time, so she never gets the freedom to just run outside. There is a dog park that Emily has taken her to occasionally where she gets that off-leash time, but she loves being here because she can come and go outside as she pleases, and she gets all that off-leash time. So she loves chasing the squirrels and the rabbits and any other wildlife that might wander into our backyard without like ripping her mom's arm off because she's holding on to the leash. So that's been awesome. There's been no issues with the dogs, which we were a little anxious about since we had taken Atlas off his Prozac, and we've cut Rhea down on her gabapentin. So instead of getting it twice a day, she's only getting it once a day now. So we were a little apprehensive as to how things were going to go, but they seem to be going quite nicely. Let's somebody start knocking on wood really, really fast, because hopefully I didn't just jinx it. So let's see, what have Emily and I done since she's been home? We binge watched season 2 of House of Dragon. So we have watched that. We have been rewatching The Umbrella Academy. Unfortunately, I don't think we are going to get to season 3 while she is home. So that's kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. We'll just have to see what we see. She might end up we'll both finish it separately elsewhere. Hubby and I we finished season 4 of Evil, which is now complete, which makes me very, very sad. So we have completed watching that show. I'm very upset that they pulled it and there will not be a season 5. It was one of my favorite shows on Paramount Plus. So please go check that out. Evil, really, really great show. We also completed watching season 1 of Silo on Apple TV. Amazing. You talk about a futuristic, like super original show. That is fantastic. So we have loved that. So that was really good. That's over now. So, now it's going back and picking up some stuff. We still have a lot. We haven't even finished season 1 of Deep Space Nine. So that'll probably pick up. And we'll pick up that. We've got Fear of the Walking Dead to finish. We've got all of the Walking Dead spinoffs that we have not watched yet. So we've got those to watch. Stranger Things we haven't finished, which I might start watching that just over again. It's been so long that I feel like I need like a refresher. And it's a great show anyway, so might as well. I don't have our list in front of us. My husband actually has a printed up list of shows that we had said we were interested in watching, shows that we have watched, or that we're currently watching, etc. So we will have to update our sheet and then add a few things that we have come across and found and decide what we're going to pick up on next now that the fall season has started. So SEAL Team is something we watch. The final season has started. We're waiting until there's quite a few shows to watch so that we can sit and watch a whole bunch at one time. Tulsa King is getting ready to drop season 2. So we will be watching that. I think Wednesday is coming out soon. We did finish watching the newest season of Cobra Kai, but that is being dropped in 3 different segments. So we finished watching the first installment of that. Okay, those are stuck together. So come here. So we got to wait for the next, I think it's going to be 15 episodes total. They're 5 each, or was it 18 and there's 6 each? I can't remember. We watched the first drop. I don't think the second drop happens until November, which sucks, but I think that's when it is. Of course, we have entered football season. So I think it officially starts this Thursday, the fall season of football. So that will become a primary staple in our house on Sundays. So go Washington Commanders, go. My husband showed me the funniest thing in the entire world today. You need to go onto YouTube and put in the Manning cast, MANNING cast. It is a musical advertisement for Peyton and Eli Manning for their fall sports casting, and oh my God, I about died. It was so awesome. I am a huge Peyton Manning fan. I think he is probably one of the best football players ever. And I loved it. My husband shared it with me tonight and I was dying. It was amazing. You will have your mind blown at all of the people, not just football related, that you will get to see in this commercial. I don't know this production from Omaha Productions. So it is amazing. So it was absolutely awesome. So, all right, I'm just giving a quick gander here to see if I missed any more of this symbol. Yep. There's a group of 3 I missed. All right, is that all? I think that's it. All right. I'm sure there's more. I'll find it. We've been diamond painting a lot. Emily is participating in my Patreon event, Frankly Spooky. She actually completed her first canvas for the event in 2 days. She did Bookworm from Bella Art Diamonds. Emily loves Bella Art Diamonds kits as well. She's actually done more than I have because I try to spread it around a little bit more with being a creator. Emily has swiped and had me purchase a whole bunch for her. She actually showed up at my house with no diamond paintings. I was like, okay, what? And she's like, well, I just figured I'd go shopping at Mommy's R Us diamond paintings. I was like, oh, okay. So she, first night here, proceeded to my art room to confiscate some paintings for herself. I will say she's not leaving with as many as she has in the past. So I guess that was a good thing. But yeah. So she did snag some of my Halloween kits that I purchased here recently. And I did have some that I have purchased for her. And then I did have some that were shipped to her. But yeah, she just figured she'd grab something from here and do it. So, but yeah, she started it Sunday and she finished it yesterday. If you are on my Facebook group, she posted it there so you can see it. I also uploaded it to the albums on the Art de Nicole page, so you can see it in the albums on that Facebook page as well. It's not too late. You can still sign up for my Patreon and participate in Frankly Spooky. It is a 2-month event. We have not done our first drawing yet. The start photo post will end on Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you still have time to join. The $5 tier gets you into the event. You also get access to the Diamond Tribe Facebook group, which is a private closed group only for Diamond Tribe members. You will also get access to our Facebook chat that we have and voting rights, all that kind of stuff. Access to my D-stashes that I do through the tribe. And the $10 tier gets you all of that, plus you get access to the Zooms. We have an official Zoom every week, and then there are... It's a rare day we don't have a pop-up Zoom. So most days there is a pop-up Zoom. Not always, but a lot throughout the week. So you get access to all of those. That is in the $10 tier so that it helps pay for the cost of the Zoom and any associated costs with me running my channel. Speaking of the channel, thank you all. We hit 1,000 subscribers Saturday night, August 31st. Guys, to say that I am humbled doesn't seem like that it does that justice. When I started out my channel, I never, ever, ever thought that I would have 1,000 subscribers. Hell, I didn't think I'd have 500. I don't know what to say. I guess you could say my self-esteem is so low that I don't know why. I don't know why anyone would want to listen to me say anything. Why anything I say has any importance or bearing on anybody. I don't consider myself to be unique or special at all. I'm just like everybody else. I have a big mouth. I will say that. But I never expected this. I never expected to find such amazing people. The other night, Emily stayed at her dad's Saturday night into Sunday. And when she came home Sunday, it had not been a good evening between me and tech support. And I was pretty upset. And the tribe was there for me. And we were all talking, and Emily just looked at me and she said, "Mom, I am so happy that you have them." Because, you know, Emily has her independence. She has her own life with her own friends. She doesn't want to have to worry about her mother all the time. Does she? Yes, I know for a fact she does. I know that she worries about me. I know she worries about me being alone. I know that even though I've come so far in my mental health journey, and I do say that to pat myself on the back because, God, guys, it has not been an easy ride. It has not been an easy trip at all. And I am going to give myself credit for that. I know that she worries that sometimes I take on too much, that I'm doing too much, and she worries that I'm going to crash and burn. Because I have. I've been in a good place before, and then too many things happen, and I can't deal with it, and I end up right back where I started from. Now, does it take me less time to get back to a good place? Yeah. But it does get harder and harder each time. That it gives her comfort. It gives her comfort to know that they have my back. That if I need somebody, literally, there is always someone available. There has never been one time that I have gone and typed into our chat, "Is anybody there?" and no one's answered. No matter what time of night it is. Somebody is always there and always answers. It's like our own little 24/7 hotline. I've had a lot of new members lately, which is amazing. And thank you all so very much. I am so glad that you took a chance on me. I'm so glad that you took a chance on us, because the Diamond Tribe is not me. It is us. It is the culmination of 26 amazing women. Literally amazing women. Who are there for each other, who support each other, who are not backstabbing each other, who are not trying to put each other down. They lift each other up. And no judgment. None. But one of the newer members said to us in a Zoom this weekend that coming into this group was a little intimidating. How close we all are. And coming into it as a newbie, you know, they felt a little bit like an outsider. Not that we treated them that way. That's just kind of how they're like, wow, how do I fit in with this group? By the end of the Zoom, she didn't feel that way anymore. She felt a part of the group. Now she speaks up and she shares in the chat and she jumps right in there with us. But this is what I mean by an amazing group of women, okay? So, as I said, this weekend, you know, there was a lot of ugliness Saturday into Sunday. And we were joking around about the fact that, you know, with my abandonment issues, what was going to happen to me if or when my husband went before me, or if the worst happened and we ended up getting divorced. And Kay said that she was going to win the lottery. She was going to buy a really nice state-of-the-art motorhome, hire me a personal driver, and the motorhome would have to be big enough to store all of my diamond painting supplies, me and the 2 dogs. And she would find me a Jason Momoa, Sam Elliott clone to drive, and that they were going to go around and we were going to pick up everybody from the Diamond Tribe and start this caravan, and that I could come and hang out with each and every one of them. And that's how I would spend my time. I have a lot of Canadian members. We were talking about, quote, smuggling them across the country line by standing at the border in certain places and, you know, having someone toss them across the border. I mean, oh my God, they had me in tears. I was laughing so hard. Kay is our comic relief. And she was talking about how we were all going to be in a nursing home together, having wheelchair races down the hallway at the nursing home. And, you know, that it was just going to be a home for the Diamond Tribe, because by then we would be so large and so big that we would need to take up an entire facility with just us. And I'm reading this to Emily, and I'm sharing this with her, and she's just rolling her eyes, and she's like, Mom, you have found your people. And I am so grateful that you have them. And to have an outsider, to have my daughter say that was amazing. Atlas, what are you doing? Why are you abusing me? So Atlas is underneath the art desk. He's shoving his face up through the crack between the table and my lap, demanding my attention. And I got a drill somehow stuck in my putty and my pen. There we go. So I couldn't line up any of my stuffs. I couldn't get any of my stuffs. All right, so I just saw the time. So I'm trying to get better about keeping these to an hour, and we're like right at the hour mark. So I'm gonna wrap up here super, super quick. 1,000 subscribers, guys. Holy crap. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do, but you can better believe that there is gonna be a 1,000 member subscriber giveaway. Not sure when, what, how, but I'm gonna come up with something. A call out there to any and all small business owners. If anybody would like to donate something to be part of the giveaway, please don't hesitate to contact me. Anyone wants to make something special to commemorate this milestone, I would be more than happy to advertise and support your small shop and offer some free advertising for you. You are all amazing, and I have yet to find a small shop that I don't love at least something that you make. Do I have favorites? Yes, I do. But I love them all. I'm excited, guys. I did order from 2 new small shops that not only have I never bought from them before, I've never heard them mentioned before. So I've never seen them, you know, like as a sponsor for an event or anything else. So I am super excited. Please do not ask me what they're called, because I don't remember right now, and I probably should have looked that up. But I will have them and be unboxing them in a small shop haul when those orders come in. One is a new putty company. Shocking, I know. The other is a new trade company that I just found. So I'm pretty psyched about that. I can't wait for my Bella order to come in. I ordered the new 4.0 trays, and I am ecstatic to be able to share those with you guys. I did get an order from Bella today that has some of my new artist-inspired resin trinket trays in for Hannah Lynn and Emma Casey. I can't wait to unbox them with you guys. So that is on my list to do coming up super soon. So look for that. I'm going to have some new project bags from Wolfgazer to share with you as a sneak peek for new things that are coming to the shop. Lots of really awesome things. Okay, guys. I also, just so you know, have thrown my hat in the ring of being a brand ambassador for Bella Art Diamonds / Bella Art de Nicole. They're looking to get 5 creators to represent their company. I've thrown my hat in the ring, but if any of you think that I should, please send them an email or go to their Facebook page and leave a comment that you think that Diamonds and Dragonflies would make an amazing brand ambassador for their company. I would greatly appreciate it. I guess that's it. That's it for today, guys. I've been having a great week with my daughter. Unfortunately, tomorrow she leaves. So the day that you guys are watching this, she's probably already driving home. And she won't be home until toward the end of October again. But I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. So proud of William. So proud of Samantha. And I'm proud of every single member of the Diamond Tribe. And I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud of all of you. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you are not worthy, because you are. So, with that, please hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. We have fun. We are going to have so much fun coming up this holiday season. This is my favorite time of the year. And remember, without the darkness, we'd never get to see the stars. Stay true to yourself, guys, and know that you are loved. Talk to you later. Bye.